Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to GTM Designs. Wow, it's so epic. We just hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone for the support and comment. It means a lot. Today we will create a spacecraft animation in Blender. First thing we do is to create a plane and a camera, setting the resolution to 204H and 868. Then now we can start creating the environment. We are going for an abstracted look with cubes and abstract shapes. We can create the landscape with cubical shape and structures. So first we can add a particle system, change it to hair, then change the render type to object. Then adjust some settings. Convert the particle system to mesh, then combine it. For combining the cube, we are going to use a modifier called remesher. Now we can duplicate and arrange them. These two tools are very handy. Huge time saver in environment creation process. So now we can create the abstractical shape with isospheres and some modifiers. These modifiers are very powerful tools. Once you got to understand the concept and the use of them, you will never stop loving it. Here we are going to use array, symbol deform and mirror modifiers. They brings our modeling working process more dynamic. We are going to make a tunnel with abstractal shapes to land the spacecraft on the pedestal ground, and later we will add a smoke simulation to enhance the landing. Here you can see how I use the modifier to build the environment. can create the tunnel opening and animate the doors. We can cut the circles with knife tool and separate it into two objects so that we can animate the doors separately, moving them on both sides to make way for the spaceship to enter the abstractical channel. To make the tunnel more epic, we are again going to add particle system, add abstractical shape over it. We can follow the same process what we had used for the landing floor. But here we need to flip the normals so the particle will be created inside the cylinder. We can rotate the object to find the best angle to be placed on the cylinder. With some minor adjustment, we can achieve many shapes. Finalizing some small detail on the object, some remeshing, combining and arranging the objects in the work file. Okay, it's time for creating camera mode. I am adding a camera key by pressing the I button on the keyboard. Then click on Lock, Scale and Rotate. It will add a key on a specific frame where we place the playhead over the timeline. Here I am animating a camera move to show the spacecraft entering the tunnel and landing on the ground. So I am planning to make a camera movement that starts from below and move in the upward direction. Camera is done. Now it's time to animate the spacecraft. We can parent the full spacecraft to a null or an empty object so that we can animate it as a whole. And if we want to make any edit, we can do it also. Now I am going to speed up the video a little. It will give you an overall idea how to animate the spacecraft. Okay then, it's time to add light to the scene, add material to the objects. These processes are so amazing where we can find and set the mood to the scene, what the scene needs to communicate with the audience. We can light it in a dreamy way or a darker way. Lighting is an important process in animation production pipeline and creative process also. Yeah, it's time to simulate the smoke. For creating smoke simulation, we need a flow and a domain. The flow emits the smoke, domain acts as a container where smoke is calculated as voxels. Simulation is a process that falls under the dynamics category. Dynamics is a vast and endless process to study and to improvise.